Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome back to C Block. I did a couple of things offline just to get us set up for this evening. I basically forced the bots to start building the next 3 of our sludge stacks so that we can do aluminium, silver, and silicon. Obviously, these will have to look slightly different because we're going to need to hook up flotation cells. Whereas at the moment, we've only done the standard sorting. But I wanted to make sure they got started. We do have a slight problem in that it needs about 11,000 pipes and we don't have anywhere near that number, but we'll get to that in a bit. Today's first task is to sort out tin, lead, and solder. Well, today's only task, I should say. Not really going to be a first task. So I'm going to get started on that now. First of all, work out what the tin recipe is for sorting. That is stereotype and bobmonium. So let's set you up for stereotype. You will crush stereotype. Check that this is the right tin, just to make sure I've got it correct. Stereotype, bobmonium. 4. You can be bobmonium. Ah, wrong recipe. Here we go. And hopefully the tin recipe is fairly straightforward, which is why I've elected to try and get all 3 of these basic metals done this evening. I was going to think about doing plastic instead, but I found a problem with that in order to do the plastic that we want to do, we need to go by the synthetic gas route, and that requires us to have blue metal catalyst. So we can't do that this evening or anytime soon, so that will probably be a next week challenge. That's wrong. That we'll have to overcome. I also set the bots to pick up all the random stuff on the floor. There's about 3,000 like strange crystalline object thingies. So we'll see how they get on with that. Now, should to do one. That should work. Good. Now we can set up tin. This should produce the catalyst. If I hook it up, let's check. No. This doesn't have any oxygen. This is where I'm going to regret having picked plastic pipe to use. But I think that might have given me enough plastic pipe to at least get the start of some catalyst produced. Yeah, there we go. There is the crushed stone. Something seems a little bit wrong there. No, that's just excess, that's fine. So you don't have bobmonium. You do, but you don't have catalyst. That's fine, the catalyst take a little while to flow down. Okay. let's get over here and see what we think tin should look like. I did key the recipe in last night. I think we did it on stream actually. So we need some carbon to go with the charcoal. So this station here is going to be a charcoal requester. One of the things I was curious about is if I make this a double-headed station, can trains actually come in backwards here? So let's see if we can find out. Do I have an appropriately positioned train? Both sort of... Looks like it can. That might be quite a useful way of sort of getting the backwards and forwards to work correctly. So I'm going to have a look at that. So that train seems stuck. Both trains seem stuck. Where is the second charcoal train? Let's not do that for the moment. We'll figure that one out in a little bit. I want to focus more on making this right. And I think what I'm actually going to do is copy what we did for copper over here. Fuel value 2.5, fuel value 4. Rather than what we did for iron, because I think the copper was actually more accurate. So I think if I take this, rid of you. The reason I think it's more accurate is I don't need the extra limestone or any of this magic. I just need some carbon production. I don't know if I can set a fuel. Like, I don't know what will happen if I send down charcoal and carbon. I don't know if the blast furnace will pick up the most efficient fuel available. I might try. It'd be an interesting experiment. That goes there. Like that. And we'll fix the recipes up shortly. Sorry. Fly in front of my ear. And that's a new one for me. I've not seen that. We can see the bots slowly pulling things together. Just want to make sure that they haven't got the pipes confused. That all seems good. Let's just see if we can work out why this the catalyst isn't producing anything. It's clearly run out of something. Short of slag. What are you? Just too much hydrogen. Let's turn the bots off. Let's do this ourselves. Knowing that it's hydrogen and the water that I want to take care of. They've actually run out the overflow valve Oxygen. That should be okay. As long as we have enough to get started. Missing several hundred plastic pipes. It's going to take us a few minutes to get through all of this anyway. I did take the liberty of dropping a radar down over here now, so we can see what's going on. We can actually see we're getting quite a lot of plastic in, much quicker than the bots are taking it out. So what I think I might try and do is we did set up some buffer chests over here that requested some things. I might see if I can make the buffer chests request large amounts of plastic in an attempt to bring it over faster and speed up the process of building those pipes. Otherwise, we're likely to be here for a little while. Let me see if we can do, say, plastic. Still quite enjoying the speed mod. Very, very helpful for these kind of things. 1,000. Plastic, 1,000. Something like that. Then let's enable you to request from buffer chests. Request from buffer chest. Request from buffer chest. Buffer chest slows down. See where the bots are dying. Over there. I think probably we need a little bit more artillery down here. That should nicely clean the worms up. We'll destroy that island. This one, this one, this one. We want to keep making sure the worms are suppressed because our metal production is moving in this direction. I am a bit worried that at some point or the other we run out of artillery shells, so I'm going to have to extract some sulfur from our wastewater processing and feed that back into the artillery. But I think that's okay. We're also building up plenty of space here that we can expand into. I'm wondering if I should set up some backup pipes. Steel pipes. The problem is they might not get the length right. See how the buffer chests are working. Do 2 more of those. If we can make the robots travel less, that's clearly going to be helpful for us. Soil. Okay, this one is copper. Need to get some labels on the map as well so I know where we're running. On the third one along. No, this is tin. This is the one I'm interested in for today's build. Okay, we now have some tin ore. I now do not have enough machines because I think all the construction bots are busy. So let's help them out. We'll take a blast furnace. Just get over here. You to a provider. Now, where are you? You are all the way over there. Ah, you are unloading. That's fine. You're doing the right thing. I could just do with some charcoal over here to test this out. We can grab that shortly. That's okay. Just stay in range. Let's work out what this translates to in terms of liquefiers for charcoal. So it's 4 liquefiers. Which I didn't stand on the rails. Done that before. This is the line for the carbon. Comes out to 15 a second. So it's less than half a blue belt. So if I make you 4 liquefiers, it's 3 liquefiers. So I think what we do, because we don't need very much of this. Let's do that. Then delete you. Let's just set this up so it does carbon all the way along. I think that's going to be the easier way to fix this. And just a far more error-free way. So let's grab a stack of liquefiers. They're on the way. Don't need any more chemical furnaces right now. Oh, we'll keep those, that's okay. And then what we'll do is set this up. So it's like one. I realize this is a chemical plant, not a liquefier. But that's fine. Like this. So to make sure it's balanced, we'll just do 4. That, then you do near, near, and far. Now the other thing that we need is some steam. So I'm going to get a boiler. To produce steam. Need to be an electric boiler, so let's pick a different temperature. I'm going to get it from an electric boiler. And boiler 3. Okay, hold on. It's complaining at me. Get rid of those pipes. Better, good. So did it bring liquefiers? It did. Let's make sure you're producing carbon. Don't need any of you at the moment. Nor do I need any blue belt setups. Let's get rid of that. This is what I always hate about these liquefiers. I always need these sort of silly kind of arrangements where everything's off by 1. I don't think it really matters that they're sort of strangely offset. It's just extra hassle. Put you... Yeah. There we go. Where is it going to go? I think once it fills up, I'm just going to force it to come over to where I am. On the third one. So this... Saying this is a charcoal requester as well. Definitely not true. Fine. A is just a placeholder for something that I don't yet care about. See where you're going to go. And if you're not coming to me, I'm just going to force you over to me. And I can test out whether or not I can make it stop in the right place. I think it should come to me because I should be the closest station. But I don't know if that's true or not. I'm probably going to want some extra charcoal farms as well down here just to start helping out this area. Because eventually a lot of this base is actually going to go away and we can fill this in with more soil producers and more charcoal. And some more limestone filters. Come on, game, let's go a bit faster. We do now have the updated inserter, so I can try loading these trains quicker. I do want to get that set up on some of the stations. Charcoal seems like a good one to do it on. Where are you going? Fine, no, I want you to come over. Never mind. It can do its thing. I can fix this quite easily. Without waiting around too long. What are you? Stone provider. You can have some charcoal. Good. Perfect, that's what I want. Now you need to be tin. That. You need to be pelletized tin. And then you need to produce tin level 3 ingots. Like that. Good. Now let's fix this. Fix this. Fix this. There we go. Let's take you away. Oh, I put the processed nickel, not processed tin. It's a mistake. Tin. Good. You are already set to output long. You are set to output long. But I only have... Ah, okay, so I split this into two on the iron one just so I had more space. It's okay. We'll do same here. More space, more capacity is what I really mean by that. Do it this way. So that as we put some beacons on some of this stuff, and it produces even more. Okay, all the construction robots are busy. It's fine. How did I do it? Let's just take this and just flip it so that it behaves correctly. Let's put you there. There we go, and that exactly lines up where I need it to. Good. Then you become tin ingot provider. Tin ingots. Same on this side. To make this a tin ore provider as well. I'm not sure we ever need tin ore anywhere, but for the sake of completeness, I put the station in. Did I put the color right there? I made these tin ingots, not nickel ingots. Let's just make sure, because I think I did that wrong. So just to scroll down for tin. Now, what I want to do is make one side of this tin plate, and then the other side of this tinned copper wire. Molten tin. Now, if I want to look at the strand casting for tinned copper wire coils. So I need molten tin and molten copper. So this is going to need a redesign. So let's chop you here, here and here. Now I've got too many of these things in my inventory. Let's just take that away. I am going to need some induction furnaces. So how should this look? First thing I have to do is request tin ingots, copper ingots even. So let's start by putting some trains down at the copper ingot provider. So that at least the trains fill up. Good. You are a provider. Good. I need a request to stop like this. Let's grab you. Put you over here, I guess. Where do I want you to go? Here is probably fine. Not sure if I need your station upwards or downwards. Probably doesn't matter. Like that. Fine, come on bots. Then you can be copper ingot. This one? No, copper ingot. Requester. Why is it requesting output signal 1 is not wired into the station? There we go. 1 train required. Good. Let's go get the recipe correct. The route correct over here. Copper ingot provider. Full cargo. Copper ingot. Requester. Empty cargo. Automatic. Then you want copper ingot. Provider full cargo. Copper ingot requester. Empty cargo. Automatic. Off you go. Good. Just the train being silly means it's not working rather than anything I've actually done wrong. I do want to try my quick little experiment again. See if I can make it pull in backwards. I don't know if it will. No, it just finished the train. Good. Now I think the best thing to do is work out how to slice these together at this point. Now the only gotcha is I only have two lines. I want to save that one there for coolant. So can I move this so I can fit 2 stations in safely? Probably not. So how should I lay this out? can I do it like this? So if I put the straight track here, so that you guys output then do it like that. Get you there. I could get you there. If I just took this whole thing, copy, paste. There. How do I get you onto that track? The answer seems to be I can't. Just delete this. Let's just see if we can do this slightly better. We are going to need quite a lot of tin ingots. If I was to take my perpendicular rail, put you here. If I did it that way, that would probably work better. So let's do that. Get rid of the charcoal. Let's delete all of that. See how the worms are looking. Make sure we're killing them off as we see what's left. Okay, I think this is the right approach. We'll have to do a little bit of stuff with the coolant, but that's okay. I think I can live with that. So I don't think the coolant is going to take up that much space. Let's go to my blueprint book. So if I put you here, and then take this away, and then another one. Like that. I know that this is one step too short because I got the whole thing wrong. Ah, I unload. Ooh, that's... What if I unloaded it from both sides and then got 4 lines out? That might be okay. I guess it depends. Yeah, let's do that. I like that better. Let's just unload it onto 4 separate lanes. That's me being silly. So if I just take you, do like that. Then 1. So then you output that way. You go that way. Everything else here gets built. And then I have that. Then we just send more trains in rather than having more stations. Now to aid in how should I put this through? So if I need half of one, that means I need, basically I've got 1, 2, 3, 6. So I'm then going to need a way to get molten. I think we just split this up slightly differently. So we'll do 3 and 3. One, two, three. Now, I wouldn't have quite enough strand casters doing it that way. I've got 4 lanes of ingots coming through. So I have 2 lanes here. If I just move this entire thing back 1. I could just do like that. Then you come along here. You along here. Same on the other side. Now let's make this one molten tin. Change you. If you make you copper, molten copper, then molten tin. Take that away. Strand caster. If you go, say here, and then here, no, not there. Then if you go here, then if you go here, like that. Then like that. Take long. Output to the... Then you output far. Far like that. Then you near. You output there. Stick you in there. Like that. There we go. You are copper, so you need to take long. You are tin. Where are these strand casters? They should be in my inventory. Oh, it's taken them away, has it? Lovely logistics, lovely. Q10. Then you want to come down here. Like that. You want to go like that. That's correct. Now let's pick you up. Set you to that. Now how did I do the... Water goes here. Three, then something like that. Oh! Okay, blew myself up. Not the first time we've done that. I wonder if they keep score on number of suicides. Like Factorio suicides. Okay, these are building nicely. Which is good. Still shortage of pipes. We will help ourselves out on the way by picking up some plastic, if there's any left, on the bus and dropping it at the mall. Not too much. I think the bots are doing a pretty good job of picking it up. Which is good. We did actually finish some extra exoskeleton research today. But we need some black chips to produce that. So looks like that's not happening anytime soon. Let's quickly hop over here and we'll just check out the buffer chests and see how much plastic they have actually managed to buffer. Okay. Some. How is the pipe production going? We have some. Logistics bots and the construction bots are fairly busy. We are so slow when we don't have our legs on. Unreal. Passing copper now. I don't think the game likes running at 64 speed. It doesn't actually make us much faster. Get on the belt, that will speed it up a bit. Except when it hits the undergrounds. You can see that we're still missing some pipe over here. It's going to take a good few hours for that to fix itself. But we do actually have plenty of building to do. It's not the end of the world. That looks like it's copper. Oh, we've run one too far. Wasn't counting properly. There is tin ore. You don't have a path. Okay. So why... do you not have a path? Let's grab the body first and then we'll figure that out. It looks like we're missing some signals. So you can go out there. So click on you. I need you to sort of get over here. Ah, okay, that's fine. The track here just didn't build properly. It's fine. I know some of these signals aren't correct. And that's why it didn't build properly. Because the power pole was in the way. Same here. Fine. See if I can do that and see if that makes that train work. Seems to. Not sure why it wouldn't be able to. Okay. I'll take a quick look at that later. I don't want to spend all my time trying to debug my appalling train network design. I need you to go one further up. I need you to go one further up. I then need you to go here, here, here. Like that. I need you to produce that. No, tinned copper wire, not copper wire. That seems right. Now, 1, 2, 3. You don't have the water because I didn't finish the hole where I blew myself up. Let's do that. That's right. Now let's delete this. Copy paste this. To try and get to line up. Like that. Like that. Something like that. So you have the wrong recipe. Like that. Just take you away because we're just going to want to copy and paste this guy if he works. Put you there. Just to make this clear. You there. You there. So you do not have molten copper. So you need to take long. Take very long. Is that okay? It's probably fine. I probably should switch this. We can do that later. Don't think it matters. Tinned copper wire. That's super helpful. Now, where should this be aligned? Let's just avoid screwing it up. And put that there. So that I know this is where first one of those should go. Like that. That makes sense. Just make sure that we merge you like that. This will all build and it will be fine. What's going on here? You're missing your water. And you are now producing plates and tinned copper wire coils. Let's give you your name. Oh, keep managing to do that. Taking pictures. Tin sheet coil provider. You are tinned copper wire provider. Good. See if we can work out very quickly why you won't, for example, so there's one funny flashing signal. There we go. That solves the problem. Same issue as there was elsewhere. We will come back and just redesign this junction when we get a moment. Why has copper stopped running, I wonder? No ore. Too much crushed stone? Yes. Too much crushed stone. You don't have train limit. Why not? You are a provider. Ah, you're set up with a liquid setting. As are you. Nice. Helpful. Okay, where is a normal provider? Let's grab you. Yeah. So it's a stack size of 200. And the train capacity is 60. Times by 1, that's right. So output is 12k. If I is greater than 12, $16.32. So while you're outputting minus 1.2, your input seems screwed. You're outputting 32. You now output 1. Good. Crushed stone. Provider. Come over here. This is just completely miswired. better. So provider here. Okay. We should go fix all of them. So you definitely have a stop. I can just put another train down. That's okay. I'm going to need more of these. Crush stone requester. Crush stone provider. Full cargo. Crushed stone. Requester. Empty cargo. Go. So you are correct. And the tin is now running. You have the right setup. But the wrong wiring. Good. Send you over there. Good. So I think this means tin is doing its job. What are you blocked on? Not a long enough belt. Ah, no water. I'm going to make you in the same place. Just because it's going to make it easier to copy and paste at a later point. Fill you in. Good. What am I filled up with now? Just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now, how have I placed this down on the provider? That's basically, yeah. Like that. And if you go in there, I need to set the limit. There we go, better. It's 200 stack size, perfect. Grab you over here. Perfect. We haven't got enough for a train load, but that's okay. And this is correct because it doesn't have too much zinc. This is wrong. This is unnecessarily blocked. Like that. Some of these just seem to not work because they're just missing piping and things, I think. You don't have any slag. Just all sorts of things wrong. Try and keep some of these pipes so I can get lead going. Let's do lead now. What do I need for lead ore? So I want to do lead and solder next. Very similar to how we did tin. Protinium and rubite. going to turn off the Autobots. I don't need the whole thing to run. I just need enough to run. Doesn't have any water. Enough to run that we get out one set of ore. While the bots can sort the rest of it out at their heart's content. You see, you don't have an electrode. You have too much of this. Fine, charge up, give me your pipes. That's better. Like that. You are short oxygen. You can see why this needs so many underground pipes. Let's go check out the end one, just to make sure that we can produce some mineral catalyst. Because inevitably we'll not be able to for some reason or the other. Like we didn't put a water pump down, for example, or this. Like that. Here we go. Or we're just outright missing a belt. Clever. Got some mineral sludge. Okay, I don't know why that has been so strange, but never mind. Catalyst coming out. Rubite and crotinium, right, for lead? Crotinium and rubite, yep. We'll do crotinium first. We'll do crushed crotinium. Make you rubite. Crushed rubite. Okay, how did I wipe out that guy's power? Clearly did something. Like this. Rubite. Move closer. Let's put that pipe in. Rubite. Rotinium. We started with Crotinium, right? Let's just check I've got this right. Yeah, and that means the last one's Rubite. Good. You are crushed lead. Okay, what has happened to the catalyst? No sulfuric. No sulfur. No wastewater. Why has the wastewater gone? There we go. It's better. Please do that, that. You have the electrodes. You are short of clarifier pipe. Right, that should at least get us some lead ore to come through. No? Nothing? So this has rubite. Why do you not have Crotinium? So have a couple of pipes like that. And they should definitely do that. Because these undergrounds are actually expensive. I wonder what we'll fix first, whether we'll fix the trains first or whether all these pipes will finish producing. Interesting question. Now the oxygen is dead. Don't have any stored. Another 300. So the good news is most of this is now building, and it really is pipes that are the problem. We have some lead ore. Okay, let's have a quick look at lead. I was going to do it this way, which is 30, 10, and 10. So this is going to produce... Okay, I think I might finish the rest of lead tomorrow. It's already getting to 11:30, and there's no way I'm going to complete all of this evening. I am just going to delete this bit so we don't get confused, because this is clearly, as it stands, incorrect. And I am going to fix one issue that we observed. Okay, they are all backwards. What on earth are they doing? Better, good. The issue that I want to fix over with iron is I think we just got the sizing completely wrong. What are you doing? I think the answer is nothing. Copper is going well. I wonder how our mineral sludge production looks now that we're really starting to ramp up. Okay. That's pretty good. It's been incrementally going up. It's now 230,000, so we've essentially doubled it this new way. So what I think is wrong here is I think I should just do 2, 2, and 2. So I think what I want to do is just delete here, like this. Don't want these machines. Let's take you away. Take you away. Take you away. Take you away. And what I want to do is just take this and do 1 and 2. Like that. Same this side. I may have slightly overbuilt it, but I would rather that problem than the inevitable other problem, which is I've underbuilt it. Not quite sure what I was thinking when I put this together. I think I just put them right next to each other. Yep, didn't even leave a gap. 2. Same up here. I think that's correct. And the bots will turn up soon to make sure that this works. We'll keep an eye on that. And I do just want to come down here and finish off the landfill for those tracks. It's got run over. So we've got plenty of ore coming through. This is nice. If we ever get some proper concrete paths, we might actually be able to run reasonably quickly. Looks like it's been a bit short here. So we may have to repaste things once more. Okay, run out of landfill. I don't want to go back and collect all the landfill this evening. I will do that tomorrow. There won't be a stream tomorrow as I have to work late, so I will just fill in the time once I get home tidying up a couple of these things, and then hopefully Friday we can finish off lead and solder. We've already laid out the section for steel here, so we'll do the first part of steel. Then we can start on the next set of metals. I did just want to check one extra metal. We're going to use silicon, nickel, aluminium, zinc, silver fluorite, titanium, gold, cobalt, uranium, and thorium. So we don't do fluorite yet. So I need to do nickel, aluminium. No, wow, I've got 5 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how many have I laid out so far? I laid out 3. Once the bots have recovered, we need to go back and have them do a few more. Okay, the bots finished that off properly. That looks right. No, that's wrong. This one is wrong. So, come away. That. I think here seems fine as long as I extend things. Correctly. No, that still looks wrong. Okay, let's just delete this whole thing. Because this one here looks right. These all look right. It's just that one there that looks a bit wrong. To put you there. That now looks right. I think this is actually completely filled up its stacks. Yep. How's the copper going? That must be getting close to filling up. That filled. That filled. Yep. That filled. And then the tin that we were working on today. It's getting there. Like, I don't... Wow, we already filled up tin copper wire. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. That didn't take very long. I think we're still not getting quite as much tin as I would like. Yeah, like some of these are just not working. And I'm not sure I immediately understand why, and I don't care at this point in time. I know I need hundreds of plastic pipes. So anyway, is there a way I can work out blueprint? Ah, I can work out ghosts. Let's see if we can quickly work out how much we need. If I did tiles, entities, tile ghost. So if I was to draw that over here, it's not telling me there is any. Ah, it's just not counting. Fine. Never mind. Let's just delete this before I accidentally screw everything. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.